Once you've completed your escape room via OneNote, what I would suggest you do first before you get this ready to prepare for students is to check all of the passwords to make sure all of the passwords are correct and that they're all working. So what you can do is, if you close out of OneNote and reopen it, sometimes that will make all the passwords lock. If you had just created a password for them, sometimes they're still automatically open. They'll lock after a certain time period. So go to each one of them, make sure all of your answers are correct and that all the passwords work. And then once you've done that, it's time to prepare this notebook for students. Now, for those of you who are using Class Notebook in your class, this is different in that you don't want to share this in the traditional way because you want each student or each group of students to have their own personal version of this notebook because they may be writing on it, they may be annotating on it. You don't want all of the students working on the same one. So what we need to do is to export this OneNote notebook and sort of pack it up, and then we can insert it elsewhere so that each of the students or groups of students can access it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to the File menu, and you're going to go to the option that says Export. When you click on Export, you're going to choose to export this entire notebook, and we are going to select the format as a OneNote package. So this kind of packs the notebook all up into one. And then you're going to click Export. You'll choose a location where you want to save it. You can change the name if you want, and then you're going to hit Save. So now what Microsoft is doing, it's packing up this notebook, and it will now be ready to be distributed to our students. And there's a variety of different ways you can do it. If you're a Class Notebook user, I'm going to show you how to insert it into your Class Notebook so the students can access it. If you use learning management systems, this can be an attachment. You can put it on your website. There's many different ways that you can distribute this. Alright, so now that it's packaged, let's say for example you are a Class Notebook user. So I'll go over to one of my Class Notebooks. And really the best place to put this probably is in the content library so that the students can have access to it. So if you go into the content library of your notebook and you have a particular section or page that you want to put it on, that would probably be the easiest way if this is how you normally distribute your curriculum. So you can see here I'm in the content library of one of my Class Notebooks. I just created another section for escape room. It could be just on a blank page. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Insert, and then what you're going to do is choose File Attachment. You're going to navigate to where that OneNote notebook is, and you're going to insert it. So now the attachment is in here. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how the students will unpack this notebook so that they can start to utilize it.